Hello everybody, welcome to Pause the Punch. This channel is going to be discussing everything boxing, down to the politics. We're going to be discussing fights, getting a good understanding of boxers' mentality, and yeah, just going to be having some fun regarding boxing topics. So I'm Jerry here, and my co-host.
I'm Troy. This is our new channel, Pause the Punch.
Yep, so like, subscribe, and yeah, we'll appreciate it a lot. So we're here to discuss the highly anticipated match, boxing fight between Ruiz and AJ.
Two,
yeah, I forgot, so it's a rematch.
Rowdy and Saudi.
Yeah, I know, Clash of the Dunes.
Yeah.
So Troy, how did you feel about the first fight when it was announced?
So the first fight, let's even go back to Miller and AJ.
Okay,
that was
true.
the first fight.
Yeah.
I was excited.
Yeah.
Maybe because Miller, he talks a lot.
Yeah.
He's rowdy, you know. I was ready for it. I was excited. I wanted to see AJ just put it on him.
Yeah.
And then obviously, you know what happened.
Yeah, the fight got
cancelled. And then we got Ruiz. I knew a little bit about Ruiz.
Yeah.
I knew the Parker fight.
Yeah.
He looked very good. But other than that, I didn't know much about him. Okay. So, what did you think going into it? What did you think?
I've known about Ruiz because I saw him fight Parker.
Yeah.
I also saw him fight Dimitrenko, and I know he's a very good amateur. So he won some good world championships.
Yeah.
He also had 105 fight. No, he won 105 fights and he lost 5. So he's got a very good amateur pedigree.
Yeah.
So I knew a lot about him, but he wasn't really being mentioned amongst the elite 5 heavyweights.
Yeah.
So in terms of that, I didn't really place much emphasis on how dangerous it would be. But I always knew that it was going to be a dangerous fight, and it was going to be a walkover for AJ.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just, like I said, go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
On the day of the actual fight, how did you feel? Because I was really excited about the fight.
Yeah, on the day,
wait.
I was excited. Obviously, we was all out together. We watched it together.
Yeah.
I thought, I'm an ignorant AJ fan, so I thought this is in the bag.
Yeah, yeah.
4 or 5 rounds max. Let's go home. Let's enjoy it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously, you know, as we get into the fight, we can break it down. The first round.
Yeah, let's start from the first round. How do you think the first round went? Who do you think was winning?
Well, it was a bit of a chess match, really. Like it was kind of feeling each other out, like jabs here and there. Like Ruiz was kind of jab to the body.
Yeah.
AJ was just feeling him out. He wasn't really doing too much, I'd say.
Yeah.
But it was close. It was close. And then again in the second round, also kind of similar.
Another chess match.
Yeah, chess match.
Me personally, I think the first round, I didn't have anyone particularly winning the rounds.
Yeah, it was close. It was
more of a chess match, feeling each other out. But I think Ruiz was landing more the power shots, jabbing to the body quite a lot. So that's what I did analyse from that first round. The second round, I think it was similar. So they were still trying to feel each other out. What I did realise different about AJ is he had his left hand down for a lot of the fight. Yeah. And that's not normally his style. He normally has 2 hands up. So he had his left hand down, and Ruiz had him on the back foot for the first.
Yeah, that's something I did notice as well. Like,
it's very rare that you see AJ on the back foot.
Exactly. Like Ruiz was taking centre of the ring.
Yeah.
He was kind of putting the pressure on AJ.
Yeah.
And it was a bit. I was thinking, what's going on? AJ's the bigger man. He should just be using his reach, just controlling it. But yeah, I was a bit surprised by that.
But I think something to highlight is that, from my experience, I've seen that AJ struggles with fighters that are shorter than him. So if you look back, he had Carlos Takam, he struggled a bit in that fight. He fought Alexander Povetkin, where he got hurt a few times, or I could say he was buzzed. So I always knew a shorter guy would pose problems for him. But I think the thing about Ruiz, which makes him so dangerous, is one, he's a good inside fighter. He's got very fast hands.
Very fast hands.
His hands are like lightning. He's got very fast hands.
Yeah.
And the ability to fight on the inside is something which I think AJ struggles with a bit.
Yeah.
And it was just interesting to see Ruiz boxing AJ on the outside.
Yeah.
It was so interesting to see.
And I've never seen a heavyweight with fast hands like that.
Yeah, his hands are
like.
He reminds me of a heavyweight, American.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's quick. Yeah. I've never seen, especially for a heavyweight. Usually you get the 1-2, and then we move about a bit. Yeah. But with Ruiz, it was like it's like combo punches. Yeah. And I've never seen it from a heavyweight.
Yeah. So let's get into it. The third round. There was an exchange of blows between AJ and Ruiz.
That's when it spiced up.
And all I remember is AJ throwing the right hand, left hook, then the right hand again, and then Ruiz was on the floor. And personally, at that point, I thought, you know what, the fight's over.
Yeah.
Because if you look at all of AJ's fights prior to that, normally, as soon as he has anyone hurt, the fight is normally over.
That's it.
And then what happened after? What was your memory? Because I was watching it with you.
Yeah, we was watching it together. We was excited. Yeah, like you say, hit him, put him down. Beautiful shot, like just beautiful.
Yeah.
Ruiz, I don't know if it was a flash shot or whether it actually hurt him.
Yeah.
I've seen interviews of Ruiz saying it was just like he was
being from the gods.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he was saying it was a bit lazy on his part.
Yeah.
But he got up. Usually, when AJ's opponents go down, they kind of back off.
Yeah.
And kind of, expect
what
. But he got up and he came forward to AJ and.
Do you know what I find interesting about it?
Yeah.
When AJ knocked Ruiz down, Ruiz got up and he had steady legs.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you see someone get hit with the barrage of punches which AJ throws and then get up and still be sort of steady on your feet.
Exactly.
So that was the first thing I realised.
Exactly.
And for me, I would say mentality or the psyche of a boxer is so important. And what I learned about that is AJ threw everything he had at Ruiz, and Ruiz stood up and had steady legs.
Stood up. Yeah.
So that's something which I think is going to have a big effect in terms of the rematch, because Ruiz will be very confident that he's taken all of Anthony Joshua's shots and he was comfortable and still sort of went to cruise through the fight.
Yeah.
Whereas AJ has to fight the demons of, I got put down 4 times and I'm now in a rematch with the same guy. What do I need to change?
Exactly, that's it. Like, I think coming into this rematch, he looks a lot slimmer on the physique.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe if he's gonna try and box Ruiz, try and use his movement, try and use his reach. I hope that is what's gonna win him the fight. He did that against Parker, used the reach. It was boring to watch, I'll be honest with you, but it got him the win. Yeah. And I think that's what he needs to do against Ruiz, because if he goes in there toe to toe again, it's just,
do you know what? Personally, I think from what I've seen with AJ and Ruiz, the way Ruiz fights, he throws punches in bundles.
Yeah.
So what you normally get with heavyweights is you might throw 2 or 3, 4 punches.
Exactly.
Ruiz throws punches in 6 and 7s. So I personally think if they get into an exchange, I don't think that's going to benefit AJ. I feel like in terms of the exchange, Ruiz will win the exchanges. Yeah. So I don't think that's a good tactic for AJ. Secondly, I think everyone is saying AJ should just keep him at the end of his jab and box on the outside.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't think that's going to be as easy as people think it is for him to just do that.
AJ can do that?
I think he can keep him off and punch him on the outside, but can he do it for 12 rounds?
That's
another conversation.
Yeah.
As we saw from the first fight, where Ruiz was able to apply the pressure on him, and he brought the fight to him. He had AJ on his back foot. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see if he can do that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
But what I can say, the way AJ administers his jab, he's got a stellar jab, which is
one of the
a
best.
jab which can snap your head back. So
one of the best. And people have forgot that. People have forgot that. One fight, everyone's doubting AJ now. Like his previous fights, the jab, everything he was doing was just.
But that's how the media are. When you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down.
That's it.
So I think he needs to potentially keep him on the outside. But at the same time, what he needs to do is he needs to tie up. So when they're fighting on the inside, he needs to tie him up. That's something which he didn't do in the first fight.
He didn't do that at all.
So he needs to definitely do that. It's interesting. How do you think the fight's going to plan out? A lot of people from what I've seen, a lot of people are saying AJ on points or Ruiz stops AJ. How do you think the fight's going to play out?
Like it's a 50-50 fight. Like it's right down the middle. I'm backing AJ.
Okay. How does he win the fight?
I'm backing. I think I'm gonna go for a late stoppage.
Okay.
That's how I feel like he's got to break him down, and then just late stoppage, just get him out.
So if he can't keep Ruiz off with the jab, so let's say he's trying to keep him off the jab, and Ruiz is, I don't know, pivoting and fighting him on the inside, and hurting him on the inside, throwing punches in bundles. What is the technique for AJ to win? Well,
he's gonna have to, because all he knows is just going toe to toe with guys because of his power.
Yeah.
But he's got to just use a bit of movement. He's got the head movement as well. That was non-existent in the first fight. Like
that's very true. Yeah.
He was just he's just standing there.
As I said before, he had his left hand down from a lot of the fight.
Exactly.
I don't think that was the best tactic. Me personally, if you look back at history, a lot of rematches go the same, especially immediate rematches.
Yeah.
However, there's also examples of rematches which haven't gone the same. So, for example, we had Lennox Lewis and Blackman. That didn't go the same way. So yeah, it's interesting. Personally, just a breakdown of tactics for both.
Yeah.
So AJ, I think AJ needs to box or actually fight Ruiz on the outside.
Yeah.
I feel like when they do get into the exchanges on the inside, he needs to tie up.
Yeah.
Hold. Make sure you hold. And that's how I can see him potentially working Ruiz to the body and eventually stopping him late or winning on points. But another conversation also is, can AJ last at that sort of pace for 12 rounds?
Exactly.
So that's going to be interesting to see. And then,
do you think they can go to points this fight? I don't see it going the distance, man. I don't see it.
Points will be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
If it goes to points, as we know, boxing politics, chances are AJ will probably win it.
Exactly.
But I think the confidence of Ruiz,
he's
make him push the fight. He's definitely going to push the fight and see if he can stop AJ, because he doesn't want that fight to go the full distance.
Nah, he shouldn't.
And in terms of tactics for Ruiz, as I said, Ruiz just keeps fighting him on the inside, and just hope that he can literally just break him down. So work him to the body, get him tired, and eventually try to stop him late.
And also on Ruiz, he's not really lost any weight or anything. He's pretty much a similar weight going into the rematch. Do you think that's a good thing, or do you think maybe he should have lost a bit more?
The thing with Ruiz is he's always been around that size anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people don't give Ruiz enough credit because he hasn't got the ideal masculine boxer body, so people don't give him that respect, and that's a main reason as well why a lot of people who don't really watch boxing just assume that AJ was going to bowl him over.
Exactly.
As we saw, I think there's a common saying in boxing, bodies don't win fights, and that's something Tyson Fury always says. Bodies and muscles don't win fights. Something interesting about AJ having his first loss for me was how he reacted. So I think that was so important.
Yeah.
All the love he was getting now turned to hate.
Yeah.
And for once, everyone was saying AJ has now come out of his shell and he's actually been...
He's being himself.
He's being himself. What do you think? What was your thoughts on that?
Yeah, he seems to be like on this F you attitude to
everyone. Yeah. That's what it seems like to me.
And see an interview with him saying, like, when I win, he said,
when bow down to my feet.
Bow down to my feet when I win. And I like that though, man, because that's showing the real him. He's been like a kind of media friendly guy for all this time.
Yeah.
And now people have turned on him after one loss, which is, I think it's crazy, but I think, I like him and I like this new attitude.
Yeah.
You know, the hair's out, he's not even, he's like,
when you got no trim, you know he's not getting no
serious, you know
no
he's serious. Like, I'm excited, man. Like, I think he's just focused now.
He's laser focused now.
Because, like, even after the Ruiz fight, there's a lot of people saying, did he have a panic attack before the fight?
Apparently he was also concussed in training camp.
In training camp.
So those are some of the rumours.
So there's just loads of rumours.
Yeah.
I didn't really believe much of the rumours.
Same here. I didn't
really
believe them. The reason why I didn't believe them, because the first thing I thought was people being disrespectful and taking credit away from Ruiz.
Exactly.
One, as I said earlier, Ruiz is an established amateur. He's won championships in America. So he's definitely got a good record. 105-5 as an amateur. He's won all these fights, but the fight he lost to Parker, and even the fight with Parker.
Exactly, that was
a highly contested fight. I thought he personally won the fight. He might have edged it by a round or two.
Exactly.
So, that was definitely interesting, as I said, to see how AJ reacted.
I'm happy. But if AJ loses, what does it mean for British boxing, heavyweight boxing? What does it mean?
Listen, this is one of the biggest fights ever to happen in boxing.
Huge.
No one knows what's going to happen. Everyone's so excited, and it's just going to be a crazy night. And honestly, as you just said, what happens if AJ loses to Ruiz? For British boxing, it is a catastrophe, and the reason why I say it's a catastrophe is you've got Wilder in America, who's got the WBC belt, and currently you've got Ruiz, who's got the 4 belts. So he's got the IBO, IBF, WBA, WBO. So if Ruiz wins, chances are we're going to see Wilder versus
definitely
Ruiz. And those belts will stay in America. You know, Al Heyman doesn't play around, so he will make sure those belts stay in America.
Yeah, he'll keep them.
So in terms of us British fans, us British fans in general, it will take a long time before we see those belts again. So I think that's definitely why it's a big hit to British boxing if AJ loses.
Yeah.
And for me, I think he's reached the highest heights in terms of boxing.
Yeah,
So if he loses to Ruiz, he's lost twice now, and he even continues to box. Who does he box in the UK? Maybe Dylan White in O2, Wembley.
Yeah.
And will he still have the same hunger? That's another important thing that you need to think about.
Yeah, like there's fights for him if he loses, but like you say, will the hunger still be there? People are doubting his hunger now.
Yeah.
Coming into this fight because he's done everything. He's won multiple belts. Like he's beat Klitschko, Wembley, sold out. So I personally think if he loses again, I think he should
call it a day.
Call it a day.
Just pack it in, yeah.
Yeah, it hurts me to say that. Yeah, just call it a day. And enjoy
the reason why I think it would be hard for him if he loses because he'll have to almost drop down to. He'll still be at world level, but his name will not be considered amongst the top names, which can be frustrating.
Yeah.
So for me, it's almost like at work, being in a senior role and being downgraded to a lower position.
Exactly.
Is the motivation still going to be there? You need to remember as well, AJ's made millions.
Yeah.
He's made millions, so he doesn't need another penny. This is not doing money. This is real hunger. He really wants to win this. So if he loses, would he still want to continue getting hit to the head? Because it's not fun.
It's not fun.
Getting hit to the head.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
Nah.
Getting concussed in training camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Waking up in mornings to do the 3 AM run. It's not easy. The life of a boxer is not easy at all.
Heavyweight boxing especially, like.
It's not easy.
One punch.
One punch.
Yeah, one punch
can turn your lights out.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it would definitely be interesting to see. But let's wrap this up now. My question for you is predictions. How do you think the fight ends, or how do you think the fight materializes?
So for me, my prediction.
Yeah.
AJ.
Think about it. Think about.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, go.
AJ to win.
Okay.
I'm backing my boy.
Okay.
Box smart though. He's got to box smart.
Yeah.
He can't box like he did in the first fight.
So how does he win? Is it a knockout or is it on points?
Like for me, I think he's got to break Ruiz down. I'm going for a late stoppage. Let's say, I'd say round 9, 10. Like
9, 10,
late.
Okay.
I think he's just got to break him down. He looks focused. He looks hungry again.
Does AJ go through hell to win that fight, or not necessarily?
Nah, he has to go through.
So he's going through fire, yeah.
with them combo punches.
No, but those are Ruiz fast hands,
he's got to go through hell. But I think he'll make it out, and 2 times.
And then,
that's all.
and then you.
How you feel about it? How you feel?
Do you know what? This was one of the first times I've been so confused and just thought. I've been thinking for the past maybe week or two. How does a fight happen?
Likewise.
I've got points for both fighters winning, and sort of I can also see how they both lose.
Yeah.
But personally, I'm going to back AJ to win, and I'm going to back AJ to win a late stoppage. The reason why I'm saying AJ to win late stoppage and not on points is because I don't think he'll be able to keep Ruiz off of him for 12 rounds.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I don't think he has the ability to keep Ruiz off for 12 rounds. Because as I said earlier, Ruiz throws punches in bundles, 6s and 7s.
Yeah.
And he's quite accurate with his punches as well. So I think if we go back to the first fight, when he got Ruiz hurt in the third round, and Ruiz was down, I can see it materialize something like that, and then maybe continue the onslaught and maybe getting him out of there. But I don't see it happening within the first 6, and to keep Ruiz off of you for 12 rounds,
that's very difficult.
it is going to be a madness, and I don't think that's going to be possible. So I'm going for AJ on a late stoppage, and he goes through hell.
He goes through
absolute hell.
Through fire.
As in, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a busted nose. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's down.
You think he'll go down?
Twice. I wouldn't be surprised if he's down once or twice and comes back to win, because he's done it before.
Klitschko.
In the same round, they both got knocked down, and he came back and won the fight. So yeah, I'm gonna go AJ to win the fight, late stoppage.
Yeah.
Bring those belts back.
Yeah. 2 times.
2 times, and then you. So bring those belt backs, and then you know what we want next. You know it. I don't really say the next fight.
Yeah, like it's.
I don't need to say it.
Yeah, you know.
I don't think it's gonna happen straight away.
Yeah, it's Wilder. It's gonna be. We need to.
We need to see Wilder versus AJ. I don't care if it's in Saudi Arabia. I don't care if it's in Ghana.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's in Ouagadougou. It could be anywhere. I need to see that fight.
No, we need that. That's gonna be a huge fight.
And that'll be an iconic, historical fight.
And that's all the marbles.
All the marbles.
All the marbles.
All the marbles.
That's what we're waiting for.
IBF.
Yeah.
WBA.
Yeah.
WBO. WBC.
Yeah. This is...
And that's the only one that always says, one face, one name. And we want that to go by whoever that person is going to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. And we'll be back with some new content very soon. I've got some interesting stuff coming for you. I'm not going to release any of that information now, but very soon you'll see. So, thanks for watching. And like and subscribe once again, guys. Thank you.